Hello everybody, it's Dio from Firm But Fair Gaming bringing you another video.
Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are talking about the Rites of Sanctuary Season 28 and the Altar of Rites. This guide is going to be focused primarily on utilizing the altar with the best use for leveling and gearing and resource generation. So by resource generation, we of course mean these bad boys. So of course this is my season from season 27, but this is what we're talking about: death breaths, veiled crystals, arcane dust, and reusable parts. We're going to focus this build primarily on that to get us up and running so we can craft gear, get multiple sets for different characters, and for quick, speedy leveling. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. We're going to go right through it right after this.
Enjoying all the videos and content we produce, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, click on that like button, and don't be afraid to share. Don't forget to click on the notification button, customize it however you want, but that way you're notified whenever we publish another video.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it. So this is the Altar of Rites, and for our best leveling and gearing experience, this is what I am going to recommend. So obviously our first sacrifice, which is going to be 10 reusable parts, we are going to go into part A here, and that is going to unlock our kill streak and reward double. So this is going to help with our leveling, especially if we're going to do kill streak leveling. That's going to be phenomenal. Even just general leveling while we're out doing bounties or exploring into the adventure mode, this is going to come in handy. But this does promote kill streak leveling for sure because it doubles the duration that it lasts as well as the reward. So this is where our first point is going to go. All right, our point number 2. As you can see, I added all the letters to make this even more useful. Hindsight's always 2020. Anyway, so point number 2, we are going to go into C for the no level requirement. So this is going to cost us 1 flawless diamond or greater, 15 arcane dust, and 20 reusable parts. So a flawless diamond is a lower value diamond and it drops around level 30 to 36, or if you get lucky enough, you can use the blacksmith, or sorry, not the blacksmith, the jeweler. So here I'll just go over to the jeweler to show you rather than just me blabbing. So we're going to go over, so a flawless diamond is what we're looking for. It is one of the lower value ones. So you combine and get to this, you would get this, and they drop, like I said, between 30 and 36, and then you would be able to do the sacrifice to unlock the no level requirement. And what this is going to do is this is going to let us, if you use the cash to create a level 70 item, legendary, and you don't put it in the cube if it wasn't good for the cube, or if you then craft a level 70 two-hander, you could then equip it instantly. And we all know how efficient and effective it is using a two-hander like that at the lower levels. It is going to help you crush everything and you're just going to level up that much quicker, which is why we are saying to go into this point second. Number 3, we're going to go into move speed. So this is uncapped move speed. Move speed is just godly, and especially it's going to be very good for leveling and running through, catching up to more mobs, keep our kill streaks active. So it's going to be incredibly useful, helps cross more distance. It's just all great. Who can complain about move speed? It's wonderful. The cost of getting this is going to be 1 greater rift key and 10 death breaths. So unfortunately, this means we won't be able to get this until we are max level because we need that greater rift key, but it's just going to help us run rifts, bounties, all that sort of thing. So this is going to be great at getting us gear, items, and everything in between. Number 4, we are going to go into the health globe one because we don't really have a choice anymore. So this just, we have a health globe, it drops, it gives us a shield, and it can stack. Plain and simple, we got to take this in order to get to the good stuff down below, so that's what we're doing. The cost of this is going to be any class specific set helm. Okay, this next part is going to be a pick your poison. I, which is minus 20 or 25% melee damage mitigation, is going to be double death breaths, and then J, which is plus 10% elemental bonus damage, is going to be double bounty and pet salvaging items for you. So we're going to have to make a decision, pick your poison of which one you would like. I'm currently leaning towards double death breath early because I have usually have a shortage of death breaths more than I have a shortage of the reusable parts, arcane dust, and veiled crystals. But again, we're going to have to pick your poison here, and the cost for this one is going to be 20 Forgotten Souls and 10 of each bounty material. Next, moving down one more, so this is where we're going to get to our double death breaths under M. Or if you decided you want the double bounty mats, that's where we're going to get under O. So the cost for this is going to be 1 Leoric's Regret, Vile Putridness, 1 Idol of Terror, and 1 Heart of Fright. So this is where we're going to have to kill all the Keymasters and then run the Realms of Terror and all that stuff in order to get that, in order to unlock this. Okay, and then our next one that we got going on here. So we are going to move down. Again, this is your pick your poisons. We're going to take up R, which is plus 15% damage. The reason we're doing this is because then it's going to unlock our pets in the double and picking up death breaths. And then alternatively, we're going to move over into S, which would be immunity to crowd control effects. So these are just to get to the ones below them. So the cost of this is going to be Reaper Wraps. We're going to have to kill Mithael on Act 5 and get the Reaper Wraps and then craft them. Our next point, we're going to go down. So U is the pet picks up death breaths. And if we went into down to X, then our pets are going to salvage whites, blues, and yellows for us. And so the cost for this is going to be 30 Forgotten Souls. So then as we go through, so then depending on where you went, so now we're either going to flip sides, so we're going to go over to the other one. So this is where we either pick up go down the second tree into either melee damage reduction or the elemental bonus. And so then the cost of the next one that we take would be 1100 blood shards. And then we would go down depending on what you did for double bounties versus, whether you went down I or J. We're going to get into where we need 1 Flawless Royal Ruby, 20 Death Breaths in a Ring of Royal Grandeur, and that is going to unlock our, either the double Death Breath or our double bounty. 11, which is going to come in handy because either way we're going to have double bounty now. Our 11th point is going to require 1 Flawless Royal Emerald and then 30 of each bounty mat, and then that is going to give us either plus 15% damage or immunity to crowd control. And then our 12th one here, which is going to round out the 2 trees that we have going here, is going to unlock either a Pets Pick Up Bounty Mat, Pets Pick Up Death Breath or Salvage for us. It's going to cost 12 Greater Rift Keys and 1 Ramadalani's Gift. I probably butchered that, but anyway, so that would give us this. So that would round out our 2 trees, and then we have a couple more. We still have 3 more points that we can get until we're going to be capped in this guide. So let's take a look at those as well. Our next point for 13, we're going to go into K, and so that is plus 20% damage to elites. So the reason that I'm doing this is because we're probably still in farm mode generating keys. And also if we are running rifts, it might be speeds, and so we want elites to die and we want it to be quickly. So that's why I'm picking that as 13, and that's going to cost us 1300 blood shards. For our 14th one, we are going to go into G, which is going to give us 15% more elite damage at a cost of, of a petrified scream. So this is again going to help us with our speeds, or even if we're doing progression at this point, it's going to help us get those down. Also when we're farming keys and all that sort of stuff, it's just going to help, probably be the most useful in my opinion. At least this is what I plan to do. And that wraps up the tree. I'm calling it a tree, but the altar, the seals that we're going to unlock, or at least in my opinion, this will be the most optimal route for leveling, gearing, and resource collection. And the reason we're stopped at this point is because the 15th one to unlock the next seal is the challenge rift. So this is the path I'm taking because in the first weekend, because the challenge rift is on Mondays, so we have Friday to Monday. So in those few days, I am not going to be pushing hardcore. So during that time, I'm going to be gearing characters, running speeds, getting just greater rift keys and that sort of thing, and just getting resources and getting gear. And I figured this will give me the maximum amount of resources as well as good gear drops and speed for going through rifts, speed rifts, and just Nephilim rifts to get keys and doing bounties. So this is what I think will work. It's what I'm going to try out. If you agree or want to talk about what you think would be the better seals to unlock as you go through. Again, this is just for gearing and leveling and resource collection. It's not for pushing. If you want to push, I'll be doing another video for that, and I'll throw that in the comments once it's up. But this is what I think will be the best one, and I'll do a week 2 seal unlock video as well. But I just want to throw this out there, get your guys' thoughts, see what you think. What's your plan? How excited are you for season 28? Would love to hear from you guys. Let me know below. And that's going to do it for me. So as always, I was appreciating likes, shares, and subscribes. Please click those buttons. Happy to hear from you. And also, don't forget, you can come find me on Twitch. I stream pretty much daily, waiting for season 28 to come back, and then I will be jumping back into that. But in the meantime, if you want, you can come check me out. I do play several other games, but I'm always happy to talk about D3, so just jump in and start chatting with me. Always love to hear about it. So until next time, see you guys in the next video.